If they are fully confident in coaching staff, the manager, Doornfontein, is a very intrigue and tension issue, but there is a group of evidence that Lions players have their own talents, cheerful beliefs in brand. While organizing an exciting 32-28 return victory against Benetton, a shell-shocked Treviso afternoon, they now began a 3-game winning line URC, which feels completely irrational when mismatch reports behind scenes are taken into consideration. By telling, Lions suddenly jumped to 9th row in ranking and can imagine qualification of Champions Cup next season. Ivan van Rooyen's accusations were absolutely strange, but required the compelling ways to motivate themselves, because they were just 18 minutes a day, looking at a square defeat on the 13-28 lower face. Submitting the yellow card of Nomamba for a deliberate destruction in the red zone of Benetton had been consoled, 48. He did not protest 48th minute without accepting any points in the 48th minute, but he came out of competition an ironic way.He rose from a series that attacked without his hand. This was a point of Benetton's 4th attempt and bonus, a series that shows how badly Lions were disappointed from pure carelessness on the defense. Argentine Sevens star Joaquin Riera, which operates outer center, was twice in first half of stretching gap left by JP Smith and Emmanuel Tuka.He passed his line and pulled Quan Horn from a grateful Marcus Watson, who scored goals left corner. However, in 6 crazy minutes, the picture would change in a magnificent way. In the 62nd minute, a break from Edwill van der Merwe and Marius Louw, who made a almost strange unloading, started the perfectly Tuka's mood. From next hit, Francke Horn, campaign rejected chance to build a striking start to season with an ankle injury, released Rabz Maxwane and shifted a 360-meter striking struggle. As in such blitzkriegs, a few minutes later, he started do funny things. Benetton, who showed a lion be thrown into his inner spaces, showing the kind of bad decision-making that seem have been separated for visitors. This would leave the Lions demoralize. Nevertheless, decline behind goal line kept Lions in a big attack position, which initially broke down as host hired a static attack. Manny rassbir, which starts to show signs of player who has scored so high at junior level, calls for a certain movement from drowning Maul, despite having other ideas, and changes his direction by returning to ball and creates space for Tuka's excellent support. For the long periods of this match, finding an exit from his own half was brave, clinical and bright from a team that organized his defenses half-hearted and showing disturbing the attack. Imagine what they can do if they can multiply the 18-minute window of this game for 80 minutes in the future. GOALS Benetton, 28 Try Joaquin Riera, Marcus Watson, Siua Maile, Henry Time-Stowers transformation Jacob Umaga Lions, 32.